I was just telling my husband how I really want to get liposuction. All the problems I've been trying to fix for years as a 45-year-old woman, the cellulite, the belly fat, the loose flab, the saggy arms, the wrinkles, you name it. And then I heard from this company and it was like the heavens opened and heard my prayer. So we have a machine here. I'm going to be testing it out over the next several weeks to see how it works and to see if I see improvements on my body and face. This is actually a multi-use product. You can use it on everything, the belly, the legs, the buttocks, the face as well. It's for, you know, a lot of areas on the skin. So what is it, you might ask? If you are intrigued and you want to find out more, make sure you pop that subscribe button, stick around, turn the notification bell on, and let's dig in. So this is from Sher Beauty. I'll put the information down in the caption. This is a sponsored video from them. They actually reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try this out. And I was so excited and so fascinated. I was like, yes, I absolutely will. Because this is something I'm definitely struggling with. My biggest areas that I need help with is I have really bad cellulite under the buttocks area and a lot of loose tummy fat. So just all the hazards of being 45. I've been working on diet and exercise and, you know, it's going, but slowly. And so, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. And all the mamas out there know what I'm talking about, especially if you're in your mid 40s. So those are things I've wanted to fix for a long time. And so if this helps it, I will be one happy girl. All right, guys, I kept you in suspense long enough. This is called a 3-in-1 Cavitation machine, beauty machine here. I think it's got like ultrasound almost. It comes with a few of these little guys too. Don't they remind you of the machines at our doctor's office, the OBGYN, when rubbing on your stomach and everything to see. They also sent this hot cream with it, then this gel I think we use with it too. I'm going to go through, it comes with a user manual, so I'm going to kind of explain some of it, read the instructions, make sure I know how to use it. You're coming with me for the first time, but I'm going to be testing it out over several weeks to see what the results are for me. So let's go through and look. Advantages: it's 3-in-1 multifunctioning beauty machine that works on both of face, eye, even the eyes, guys, anti-aging and body shaping. So it's a body shaping machine. So it will depend on what, you know, you're targeting as to which one of those handles we're going to use. For the face, RF, which is radio frequency, it's going to alternate electrical polarities of biological tissues on the treated area millions of times per second and change directions in the same frequency concurrently. Basically, as it's doing all of this, it's producing a higher intensity energy release, which heats up the bottom layers of the skin. So I guess that's how it's kind of working on the more anti-aging properties. So some of the effects can be firmer skin, whiter skin to help with like pigmentation and dark spots, smoother skin, so improves the skin elasticity, nourish the skin, accelerate blood circulation and metabolism, help with double chin and sagging skin, and anti-aging, so stimulate collagen cells. So many things this is targeting. You can shape the arms, like, you know, I got some saggy skin hanging down here. So many things, you know, like all of our problems. Sounds like a miracle worker. So let's see if it really and truly is. I'm going to try to figure out how to use this thing now. So let's get started. All right, guys, I've got the machine kind of set up here. You can choose your mode with this button. You have the time that you're going to be spending and turning up the energy levels with the plus and minus signs here. They're all attached to the little different handles. I'm going to show you that real quick. I can't fit it all on the same level here, so I'm going to show you. I've got it plugged in and there's cords to it. Here is our little machine right here. This is one has more for the body, one is for the face, and then one is for the eyes, I'm assuming, because it's a smaller one. And they have this little plate it comes with where you set it all up on that stand. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of show you that setup. And what I'm going to do now is when it comes time for my shower tonight, I'm going to bring you along and we're going to start with documenting how everything looks at the start. I'm going to take some pictures as well as video. It pains me to show everybody on TV, all over the internet, all over the world here, my cellulite and my loose belly fat, all of my most insecure areas, but I want to properly document and test this out. And so I'm going to bring you guys along for that. It's usually a treatment of like 30 minutes at a time. So this is going to have to probably be like my self-care time at night, each night. And we're going to do this for several weeks. Stay tuned and we're going to go from there.
Okay, guys, this is very vulnerable for me. Here is the cellulite all over the thighs and under the bottom. And here's how we're starting off. On the stomach area, you see all this loose flab and belly fat and all the stretch marks on my stomach as well. And this is what we are going to be treating.
Okay, guys, I'm going to start with abdomen tonight. We're going to start testing this out. Some of the effects, it says, dissolves excess fat on waist and abdomen, reduce protruding fat on waist and abdomen such as love handles, blast fat cells and help boost metabolism, and reduce lumbar and abdominal fat caused by sitting. Let's get started. I think that for any kind of body shaping, they recommend a sound wave with a frequency of 4 megahertz. Is that what that means? 4 MHz. I'm going to apply this first because I think this is used with the ultrasound machine thing. And here is what it looks like. So I'm going to rub this on my belly. All this, look at all of this jiggle. Look at that. And all my stretch marks. Thank you, kids, for that. This one is for the body shaping. So we're going to use this one on the stomach. I'm going to do the counterclockwise. And I put it on, I switched the mode to the 40K for the body shaping on the machine. And I turned it up to 4 for energy. So I assume that means 4 megahertz.
So there's all different techniques. I am doing circles, but you could also do just lines across. And then I also am doing under the buttocks and on the thighs. And for the inner thighs, they really recommended little tiny circles like this, but all different ways and techniques.
Hey guys, a check-in. I just finished my first 30-minute session. I actually ended up doing both the stomach and the cellulite and like lower buttocks area, upper legs, thighs. So I was noticing the elasticity improving immediately. I won't say my cellulite's gone, but it just feel like I was noticing so much smoother skin. And maybe it's in my imagination, I don't know. The stomach, I can't really tell because there's so many stretch marks. It's hard to know if there's improvement, but let me stand up and show you. This is after one use. So I don't know that we're going to see a whole lot yet, but we'll just kind of show you what it's like. Now I'll say that the jelly, it starts to dry up pretty quickly. So you really only want to put on the area where you're working on first. As soon as you put it on, follow up. And then once it dries up, then recoat again. And so that's kind of what my process was I had to keep reapplying the jelly. But let me show you what it looks like so far. I don't know if we see any difference yet. Hey guys, so just checking in again. It is end of the week. It's been almost a week. I'm about to do my 3rd treatment of the week. It kind of recommended, you know, every like 2 or 3 times a week of doing this. So I'm going to finish that treatment and then check back in with you and we'll have a look at everything and see what the progress is. I'm not expecting a lot after just a week, you know, to be fair, but I figured I'd probably just do like a weekly check-in. One thing that I forgot to tell you guys about, so this hot cream that came with it. Okay, I didn't realize until probably like yesterday that I need to be doing this probably like every day. It recommends morning and night. So this is kind of separate, I think, from the machine and the jelly that comes with the machine. Not gonna lie, when they say hot cream, they don't mean like hot girl summer, okay? They mean hot, like this burns your behind and anything that it touches. Very important to wash your hands afterwards because even like an hour later, I think I had forgotten to wash my hands and rubbed my eyes or something and I could feel it burning still in my eyes. And it does tell you, do not get it in anything like open spots, like nostrils, eyes, none of the private areas, you know, all that. So this is supposed to be, you know, like you rub it on and do it ever so often. It claims that the burning sensation that you're feeling is from where it is actually like essentially eating the fat. If you have pretty sensitive skin, you can't tolerate that kind of stuff, I don't recommend using this hot cream. It's pretty, and it's hot, like it just feels warm like all over your body. And I was like, gosh, is this what hot flashes feels like, I wonder? I guess I'll know soon. I'm close to menopause age. So, we're gonna see how it goes. I just now started using it consistently. I've only used it twice so far, so I forgot to build that in to the routine. So I'm gonna have to start at this point using it. But I did want to kind of give her a little review on that. I guess we'll see if it's doing any work too. So I'm trying to do both in conjunction together. So anyway, I'm gonna do my treatment and I will check back in with you in a few.
Here it is after a week. I feel like the stretch marks are a lot better. And then here is the thigh under the buttocks area. Trying not to flash you too much here. I'm seeing some smoothing, I think.
So I finished my third treatment and I went ahead and took some video and pictures for you. You know, I really can't tell after a week, but I will say this. My skin feels so supple and firm. I mean, it definitely has made a difference in how my skin feels. Now, I've tried a lot of different creams out there, and a lot of them, it's like, yeah, they feel firm right after you put it on. But this one, I do feel like it has changed the suppleness of my skin in general, not just right after I put it on. So that's one thing I will really note. Now, has it changed and shape-shifted my body yet? I don't think so yet, but I will note that just overall, it definitely has helped my skin in that area. Like, that skin just feels so smooth, and it feels so like, I think it's taking me back to like my teenage firmness years. All right, so anyway, just wanted to make that check-in, and I'll see you next week again. We'll redirect from there. Hey guys, so it's been about 2 weeks. I am about to finish up my 6th and maybe last treatment for our testing period here. So I've done like about 3 a week. And so I'm going to go ahead and do my little treatment, and then we're going to check back in, and I'm going to go ahead and check our progress and see what we think. So I will be right back. All right, guys, we just finished. I did about 30 minutes. So let's take a peek at the results and see what we think. Okay, guys, so let's chat about this. So, wow, I was looking at the pictures. I went ahead and did a comparison of the before 2 weeks ago and the after 2 weeks later. I had to make sure that I had my pictures lined up exactly the same angle and the same way and in the same lighting. So I did kind of have to redo a few pictures because it was just very hard to compare, and I wanted it to be as accurate as possible. But when I finally got the exact angle, I was blown away. I really did not believe that this was going to work, to be honest with you. I figured it would firm the skin. Did I really believe it was going to change the shape of my body? Not really. But I want you guys to check out these pictures. Okay. The stomach area. First of all, 2 weeks ago, it was bulging out, more depth, just spread everywhere, belly fat. Now, okay, I'm not going to say that it's just firm and I'm a Victoria's Secret model or anything. However, I see progress, big progress. It looks flatter. It does not look as poofy and swollen, if that makes sense. And then similarly with the buttocks area and on the cellulite area. Has it made all my cellulite go away? Absolutely not in 2 weeks. However, there is a shape. There is shape there. There is shape, you guys. Do you see this? Am I imagining things? You guys let me know. I really actually see body sculpting in there. Now, overall, I can tell you that I absolutely see a difference in skin firmness all the way. It's almost like, it almost feels like an airbrush, like, and I can see it in video and pictures too, somewhat. It hasn't made, you know, the cellulite underneath just completely disappear, but there is more of like an airbrush finish on the skin. I definitely always notice that. Probably these gels, you know, when you're just soaking skincare into your body and you are doing this consistently, you're definitely going to see results in skin firmness, and I certainly am seeing that. So if anything, skin firmness all the way, you know, getting back a little bit of that supple, well, really it's probably stimulating collagen and other things, but a lot of that suppleness that we're trying to get back to make it look like we're in our 20s again when I'm really 45. So overall, am very impressed with these results. That's just in 2 weeks. Now, I was very, very consistent. You know, I did 3 treatments each week, and, you know, the directions say 2 to 3 times a week. And now I won't say that I used the hot cream as much as I should have. They really kind of recommended morning and night. There were several days that I did every day, but only once a day. But then I ended up skipping a couple because I ended up getting sick. And it just was hard to be as consistent with that one because it is a hot cream. So it's like I have to be prepared for it mentally. So I wasn't even as consistent on the hot cream. But I was consistent about using my treatments, and I would do all different techniques. I'd do, you know, the lines going horizontally. I'd do lines vertically on the legs. I did figure 8s. I did little mini circles. I would swap up, you know, the techniques and just make sure I got all different techniques. And I would do the full 30 minutes. Now I ended up covering, you know, both the legs and the stomach in those 30 minutes. So I would just kind of take turns, you know, all over the body. Basically, I would keep doing it until the jelly dried up, and then I would reapply the jelly and just keep going and in each spot and just keep moving around over and over again for 30 minutes straight each time I did a treatment. So consistency probably is definitely key. But yeah, I think we're going to end this here. I bet we could see a lot better results if I gave it more time, but I feel like I saw enough to where I could kind of finish my video here and give you a review and show you a little bit of the results here. What did you guys think? Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about this machine. I've already started telling everybody about it. But I will put all of the information down in the caption below for you so you can check it out for yourself. Yeah, and make sure you spread the word about this one because I'm not going to be gatekeeping this for especially my 40 plus ladies out there looking for something to help while we hit that, you know, we're hitting all these issues in our 40s. Definitely want to get the word out and help other people who are looking for solutions, right? So that wraps it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you stick around, turn the notification bells to on for more reviews like this in the future, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.